Get ready, America. A historic cold front is making its way across the nation, bringing with it a wave of freezing temperatures and heavy snowfall. This isn't just another winter storm, it's a weather event of epic proportions. We are facing a weather event of unprecedented scale. The entire country is bracing for impact as meteorologists predict record-breaking lows and widespread disruptions. Two powerful winter storms are converging, pushing frigid Arctic air across the country. These storms are expected to merge, creating a superstorm that will affect millions. Over 130 million Americans are in the path of this historic cold snap. Cities and towns from coast to coast are preparing for what could be one of the most severe winter events in recent history. Temperatures are predicted to plummet to dangerously low levels, some dipping below zero. In some areas, the wind chill could make it feel even colder, posing serious risks to health and safety. This isn't just about bundling up, it's about understanding the severity of the situation and taking appropriate measures to protect yourself and your loved ones. This is about extreme weather with potentially life-threatening consequences. Emergency services are on high alert and communities are being urged to stay indoors and avoid unnecessary travel. This is about understanding the risks and taking steps to prepare. Stock up on essential supplies, ensure your home is properly insulated, and stay informed by monitoring weather updates. We'll break down everything you need to know, from the science behind the storm to practical tips for staying safe. Stay tuned as we guide you through this historic weather event, helping you navigate the challenges ahead. So what's causing this deep freeze? It's a question on everyone's mind as temperatures plummet and snow piles up. The answer lies in a complex and fascinating weather phenomenon that has been the subject of much study and discussion. It all comes down to a weather phenomenon known as the polar vortex. This term might sound like something out of a science fiction movie, but it's very real and has a significant impact on our weather. The polar vortex is a large area of low pressure and cold air surrounding both of the Earth's poles. This swirling mass of cold air usually stays locked over the Arctic, contained by a strong jet stream. But sometimes the jet stream weakens, allowing the polar vortex to spill southward, bringing its icy breath with it. That's what's happening now, and it's causing temperatures to drop dramatically. Two potent storms are disrupting the polar vortex, pushing it further south than usual. These storms are acting like a battering ram, breaking down the barriers that usually keep the cold air confined to the Arctic. This is leading to record-breaking low temperatures across a huge swath of the country. Cities that are not accustomed to such extreme cold are finding themselves in the grip of a deep freeze. And this isn't just a quick blip. The effects of the polar vortex can last for days or even weeks, making it a prolonged and dangerous event. We're talking about days of sustained, dangerous cold. It's important to stay informed and prepared as these conditions can pose serious risks to health and safety. So bundle up, stay warm, and keep an eye on the weather updates. This cold snap is far-reaching, stretching from the northern plains to the east coast. The Midwest is expected to be hit particularly hard, with wind chills potentially reaching a bone-chilling -50 degrees Fahrenheit. Yes, you heard that right, -50 degrees. Major cities like Chicago, Detroit, and New York City are all bracing for the worst. Schools and businesses are preparing to close. Travel is expected to be severely disrupted, with flight cancellations and road closures likely. This is not the time to be caught unprepared. The extreme cold poses significant challenges for cities and infrastructure. Frozen pipes, power outages, and transportation disruptions are all major concerns. Emergency services are on high alert, preparing for a surge in calls. Hospitals are also bracing for an influx of patients with hypothermia and other cold-related illnesses. City officials are urging residents to take precautions, such as checking on elderly neighbors and ensuring they have adequate heating. This is a time for communities to come together and look out for one another. One of the biggest concerns during this extreme cold snap is the strain on power grids. When temperatures plummet, demand for heating skyrockets. This puts immense pressure on power plants and electrical infrastructure. Rolling blackouts are a real possibility if the grid becomes overloaded. That's why it's crucial to conserve energy whenever possible. Lower your thermostat a few degrees, unplug unused appliances, and avoid using major appliances during peak hours. Every little bit helps. A test of resilience. Essential services brace for impact. The extreme cold also poses challenges for essential services like transportation, sanitation, and healthcare. Road closures and flight cancellations are likely, making travel difficult or impossible in some areas. Garbage collection and other municipal services may be suspended or delayed. Hospitals and emergency responders are preparing for an influx of patients with cold-related illnesses and injuries. It's crucial to heed their warnings and avoid unnecessary travel or outdoor exposure. Stay safe and stay informed. Shivering for safety practical tips for extreme cold. So, how can you stay safe during this extreme cold snap? The first step is to stay informed. Keep an eye on weather forecasts and alerts. Knowing when a cold front is coming can help you prepare in advance. First and foremost, stay indoors as much as possible. Your home is your best defense against the cold. Make sure your heating system is working efficiently and that you have enough fuel or electricity to keep it running. If you must go outside, dress in layers of warm clothing covering all exposed skin. Layers trap heat more effectively than a single, bulky garment. Don't forget to wear a hat, scarf, and gloves to protect your extremities. Be aware of the signs of hypothermia, which include shivering, confusion, and slurred speech. Hypothermia can set in quickly, especially if you're wet or exposed to wind. It's crucial to recognize these symptoms early. If you experience any of these symptoms, seek medical attention immediately. Hypothermia is a medical emergency and requires prompt treatment. Call 911 or get to a hospital as quickly as possible. Check on elderly neighbors and make sure they have adequate heating. Older adults are more susceptible to the cold and may need extra help. A quick visit can make a big difference in their safety and comfort. And remember, pets feel the cold too, so bring them inside. Pets can suffer from hypothermia and frostbite just like humans. Make sure they have a warm place to stay and consider dressing them in a pet sweater for extra warmth. Finally, winterize your home. Seal any drafts around windows and doors, add insulation if necessary, and check that your heating system is in good working order. These steps can help keep your home warm and reduce energy costs. By taking these precautions, you can stay safe and comfortable during extreme cold weather. Enjoy the winter season while keeping yourself and your loved ones protected. Staying informed. Your lifeline in a weather emergency. During any weather emergency, staying informed is crucial. Pay close attention to weather forecasts and warnings from the National Weather Service. Local news outlets are also a valuable source of information, providing updates on road closures, school closings, and other important developments. Many cities and towns have emergency alert systems that can notify you of severe weather events and other emergencies. Sign up for these alerts to stay ahead of the storm. Knowledge is power, especially when it comes to extreme weather. Weathering the storm, a call for preparation and vigilance. This historic cold snap is a stark reminder of the power of nature and the importance of preparation. By taking the necessary precautions and staying informed, we can weather this storm together. Check on your neighbors, conserve energy, and stay safe. Remember, this too shall pass. But in the meantime, let's face this challenge with resilience, compassion, and a healthy dose of caution. Stay warm, America.